Good morning, folks. Welcome back. So today I think we're going to continue with our um, undersea civilization of surface dwelling colonies with, I'm going to call it a road system, but transportation system is probably a better way to, like transportation path, conduit, better way of thinking about it. So let's get into it, see what we get. So first thing today is we're not going to build a circle landscape. We're going to go with a plane. And I think we're going to set our dimensions to, I'm going to go deep. So Y 200, X 75, maybe. 200 is probably a little long. Let's say it's just 150. Try to be a little bit more, I don't know, compact. And rotation scale. Cool. And let's subdivide it. Just keep it in squares. There we go. Squares. Let's see. Yeah, sure. 6 sounds good. Okay. And we're going to do our sculpt mode thing. And we're going to grab that. I'm going to set our strength to 0.5 this time. So we're going to get some variance, actually. I'm doing all right. How are you? Okay. Yeah, let's go a bit bigger. So that it's kind of our roadway, as it were. Maybe we'll cut in, no, not that much. I'm going to go back to 100. Right down the middle. There we go. That seems cool. Okay. An elastic, and make it bigger. And just bring it up. We're just creating a path here. Sure, seems good. Maybe let's try bring a couple like cliff sort of features into it too, kind of increase the intensity a little bit. Hey, Lua. Good to see you. Good morning for me, whatever it is for you. Yeah, so we got that. That'll work for us. And object mode. And again, tab, Shift G, coplanar. Cool. I always add a bit more. This is all going to be sort of sand and flatter. Okay. So we'll assign it to vertex group detail. And generate a terrain. Let's see. Yeah, sure. We're going to fix those edges a little bit, but that's fine. Let's got our strength down to like 15. It's not quite so pumped out like there. But that gives us a neat looking valley. Apply all. And then we're going to go back to sculpt mode. We're going to clear our mask. And we're just going to smooth these edges down a little bit here. Make it a little less abrupt. Yeah. That feels better. Cool. We could actually add a little bit of height variance in here too. We can just sculpt in just a tiny little bit. Let's increase our strength to 0.5. That's there. Cool. Just going to add some bumps, just a little, and then we'll smooth them down a little bit. Just trying to keep it from being absolutely flat. And that should be pretty good, I think. That looks all right. Yeah, smooth that down a little bit more. There we go. Okay. Object mode. Let's save. Where are we? New 250721 live stream undersea road. Again, calling it a road's a little bit wrong, but that's fine. Alrighty, and we already applied. And it's actually pretty low poly for what I want, so maybe I'm gonna, well, arg. I kind of wanted to do my vents first, and I forgot, but I've already sculpted a bunch on top too. Do I want to just go back and redo it, or do it a different way, or not worry about showing the vents as much? Yeah, I just sculpt them. Let's just do that for fun. It won't be as the same, but not vertex paint, sculpt mode. But sure. Let's do grab. Let's see. Okay, and then shrink down and push it in. I'm not too worried about it. I think this works. Yeah, this will be fine. Craters. Let's maybe smooth this one up a little bit. Great, that's fine. Let's do maybe one bigger one here too. And then smooth the top and bring it down. That's fine. Save. Object mode. Tab AU, Smart UV Project. Fix our UVs. Now let's go grab our material from the last couple days. That's loud outside. Sandy shore. And we'll go ahead and grab the water ocean too while we're grabbing it now. And just remove this wake. So this thing here is going to be sandy shore. And let's see what we got. Morning, Shayla. Good to see you. That's looking all righty. I'm going to lower down my sand just a little bit. Let's see. Excuse me. There we go. Let's see. Z. Down. Just to give us some, like, yeah. There we go. And we can increase our waves a little bit. Let's see. To get it a little softer. Yeah. That's good to see you. I understand people are busy. I also get that it's, you know, first thing in the morning for us. So, like, if you got a life, it does happen. Cool. There we go. That's looking nice. Now, I want to build our road structure right kind of down the center of this. And I think we're going to do it with a Bezier curve. We could even go with just a full-on straight curve, but I like having a little bit of variation to it, so we're going to follow along like that. didn't build on the ground, did I? No, I did a project to cursor, but that's fine. Up a little bit. And that's going to be our road path. Now, we want to build, I think we're going to put a pipe along the bottom first. And we'll use that. I'm going to probably just duplicate it, just make sure I have multiple copies of it. And new collection, pipeline. And tab, let's see, yeah. Geometry, depth. And we're gonna make it like a decent sized pipe, but not huge. I'm gonna say a little bit bigger. Let's go to like 0.25. So it's like half a meter pipe. Which ones, if you were to solidify it, would be pretty good. And let's raise it up above those things. Cool. And this is where I'm not sure I want to be a curve. Let me undo, actually. Let's see, it's back to 0. I think I might actually want it to be a mesh. Convert to mesh. Yes, I think we do. Because we want to do the same kind of thing that we did before. Although that's also going to be a curve. Yeah, we'll see. We want it to be both. We might convert it back and forth. 1 E to there. EZ and slightly down. Okay. And then E to here. Z and slightly down. Cool. And E, yeah, sure. To here, EZ slightly down. And this one will go the same way. Up to here. Slightly down. Cool. And cool. Nice. I could add a vertex there, but it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't have to go to the angle that it is, but... So that's getting all of those... I don't really like animating very much. I've done some like simple animations for camera moves, but I don't like animating characters very much. So it requires then, compared to what I do for film, your director or whatever to be at a spot where they can look at something animated, and often they'll just look at this on their phones. So it's, I mean, you could, but long and short is I don't do a lot of animating. That's, you know, I think cool. I don't want those ones. Well, we just raise the whole thing up a little bit. Fine. And let's actually just one. Come on. Here to here. Good deal. GZ. And we're going to raise that up slightly. So all those tubes are going to run along there. Hey, I'm glad some people do. I'm just not, I'm more of a designer than an animator. It's not a, it wasn't a value judgment, just a personal choice thing. Okay, that's a problem. That one's weird. Let's just get rid of this. There we go. That's better. Okay. Now, I actually do want both. So let's AQ curve extract. Get our curve. And we want a depth of, we said 0.25, right? Yes. And I like that. And then I want to go grab, oh, do I still have the other file open? No, I guess I don't. I don't remember what it's called, so we'll have to go look for it. Where are we? Air farm. Oh, I know. I've done some. I did a couple for Snowpiercer where I animated like going through the train cars and stuff like that to show people for work. I just don't in general. Totally would if I was like working on a movie with somebody or something, but you know. Okay. In the meantime, let's grab the other one. And Shift Q, settings, turn off dynamic scale. Flangers couplings. Let's go with heavy. Body only in a radius of 0.33. We want bigger than that. We want a mount of like 5. Yeah. That looks cool. We might have to delete a couple of them, but that looks cool. Cool. We get the other one up? Yeah. Okay. And then we want, where is it? This, right? Yes. Paste. M into pipeline. Okay. And then again, on this thing here, Q, utility, couplings on the caps only, mesh, cylinder. Get them all? Yeah, some are just underground. Okay, cool. Nice. And we'll have to delete a few, but that's fine. So quite a few. Alrighty. GZ. Bring everything up to there. We'll go slightly higher. Better to be higher than lower in this case. You can see it. That works. And then this tab L. I just need to remove these ones that I put at the end of all those subsections. Gone. So we've got our little tube things covering up our vents, attracting to this thing. Cool. Now we can unparent both of those. They're parents. And we can hide that entirely, right? And this one, still going the same place, yeah. Let's add a modifier. Is it deform or skin? Generate skin. There it is. Woohoo! Actually doesn't look bad. Nope. This is just my brain thinking about what I would want to make for this world. There's nothing really. Oh, that's a couple on. Damn it. L and L. Not inspired by anything except I'm a weirdo. There we go. Yes. Okay. Pipeline. Select objects. Bring it up higher. Cool. This one can just get hidden. And then that's all right. I think this one I'm just going to bring. I don't want to bring the whole thing up anymore, so I'm just going to edit this. L. Bring that up higher. Yeah. That looks good. So there is our pipeline going along there. Now, we still have our curve, right? Yeah, and still right down the center. Good. We're close to down the center. Yeah, let's just line it up again. I moved it, but not the other one. There we go. Now it's lined up down the center. The depth is 0, just so I don't see it anymore. Cool. Now let's see. I want to try mesh plane. Right? Sure. RX90, maybe. Let's see. Alt-X, mirror, apply, and let's see. Tab, can I use it? Let's see. W, grid modeler. Oh, 3. And W, grid modeler. Weird. Okay, screw you. Let's get rid of that for a second. Escape. 3, W, grid modeler. There we go. Thank you. 1. And we want it to go. No. Gotta do it again. God damn it. God damn it. There, 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 there. Come on, it's been a while since I used Grid Modeler. We'll get this, I swear. There we go. Now we can select those. You're right. Come on, B. E. No. This has changed. Come on. Ah, whatever, fine. I'm going to Alt-X, mirror it, apply it, and Tab A, apply it. M distance, 2, get rid of, no. Come on. Not coming how I wanted to do. This is how it goes. Let's see. 1. Why is it doing that? That's very strange. 1. Okay. Control Shift B. That works. Control Shift B. There we go. That's better. Sure. Good deal. That looks fine. Come on. Operations, clean mesh. There we go. Solidify. Weird. Let's see. Face orientation. No, it's... there we go. I don't know. Add modifier, solidify. Oh, I can't add mode. There we go. Thank you. And bevel it slightly. There we go. Apply all. And scale it up. Now, finally have what we want. Let's see if we can do this now. Curve, Q, Q, utility, flanges couplings, mesh. It's going to be plane 1, right? Yes. It's going to only go on body, amount of 4, radius of 1. Gotta go more than that. Okay. Radius of that. Okay, but it's still going right through the center, which we want a little higher. So let's undo. Delete plane 1 GZ down to like there. All transforms. Now let's try it again. Curve, and we actually scale it up to S2. All transforms. And Shift Q, utility, flanges couplings, mesh, plane 1. Oh, did I rotate it now? Yeah. RX90. All transforms, sure. Now let's try it again. And it's upside down. You bastard. Okay. RZ 180. All transforms. There we go. Now. One. Plane 1. Radius. Shrink it down more. I think I need to edit it one more time. Okay. Tab 3 GY. Just take it deep. There we go. Now right. Good deal. It's too many of them though. Amount 3, 2. 2 seems pretty good. I'm going to offset it. Or maybe instead of scale, instead of, where is it? Amount. There's a way to change that, right? Even count. Yes, get rid of even count. And spacing of 5, 10, 15. 15 looks pretty good. Offset body of 1. No. Just add that one. Cool. Just to get us, we now have our structures for holding it up. And I'm all right with that. This one's the one I want to get rid of. Cool. That seems all right so far. And we might tweak it later, but it's fine for right now. So now I want to do our bubbles, because we need bubbles. Shift A, mesh, UV sphere. And I'm going to go with S2. It's a 4-meter bubble size, right? And SZ. And I think we might need a person here too to test it. Those are big. That's all right, but I kind of might shrink everything down a little bit. It doesn't need to be this big. Invert and 3D cursor and just scale everything down. It's more like that. I like that. That feels better to me. I'm going to scale that bubble up a bit again. Cool. I feel like that is okay. Now, let's see. I'm going to try it a little bit of time. Move this up. So it's about there. That'll be fun, yeah. And then I'm going to say this. Let's just over here. Add modifier, generate array. Not a fixed count. Fit curve, and our curve is this one. We want a constant offset of 20 meters. Okay. Then we want, again, add a modifier, deform, curve, set our Bezier curve, right? No, is it that one? Which one is it doing? Let's just make sure I have the right one. That's curve 01. There we go. Whew, Why get stretched though? A rotation scale. A. Scale. Those shouldn't get stretched. Let's see if we do it the other way around. Is it better? No. Okay, we don't want it stretched. What's it going on? No. No, it's just X. Grumble. I might not even worry about it. That might be just a little too even. There are times you can make this too complicated if you want to. I really just want to instance on a curve too, but whatever. Just gonna get rid of it. We'll just do it manually. It's only gonna be 4. It's not like it's a big deal, or 5. Okay, so that's fine. Let's put it where we want it then. About right there. And it does need to be on top of our thing though. Where do we want to put it? Here? Sure, that'll work. Now, is that a good bubble? Maybe I squish it a bit more on the Z axis. Here's your origin. Yeah, there we go. Rotation scale. Shift D, solo it on tab. And we're going to get rid of this face. All these. Okay. And 7. I don't even think I'm going to sim it this time. I'm just going to do it this way. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. Bevel it out, but just 1. Good deal. And shift hide. 1, 2, Alt Z B. Did I get them all? Actually, I did get them all. I just didn't see it. Okay. Yes, those are good. Huh? Oh, I see. E, G, Z. There we go. Scale. Okay, we need to rotate the whole thing then. I might have to move it. Just so it's not touching anything, but that's fine. Okay. Cool. And we already sort of established we're not going to bother simming it this time. Right. We do want a cable though, so I'm glad I kept this around. Good. Okay. Now, I'm just going to move our bubble to bubble. Get rid of it. And this to structures. That's fine. That's fine. Cool. All the rest, that's good. Good deal. So then let's come back in, grab this, tab. I'm going to say this ring here, Shift D, P section, grab it. Fill it. Flip the normals on it so they're up. Although I think I'm going to solidify it anyway. And then inset X faces and 3. That's 40. I'm just going to quad remesh it, I think. Or let's not. How do I want to do this? I want a lot less faces on it. Let's try quad remeshing it first. Quad remesh it to 25, making it symmetrical on X and Y. There we go. That's better. And there's the original. And that needs to be M into structures. Okay. Right? Yes. Now we could take it down a little bit. Where's our bubble? So that would be outside of our bubble. We want our bubble. We want it to be inside our bubble. So it's going to need to be about there. We won't move it. Okay. Pretty small. Should be okay though. Ground. Now back over to which one? This one. We want to grab this thing. And we want to turn off its dependency on the terrain. Copy the object over to here, collection, and paste. Great. Move the heck out the way. And exactly. What is this? You know, Watchman? Copy modifiers. Okay, we can delete this sucker then. And back over here, this. We're going to set a terrain ground. Yeah, it's huge. Too much. Thought so. But that's fine. Tab. So first thing, I think I'm just going to get rid of this entire ring. Yes. Second thing, I'm going to set, what did we call it? Down at the bottom, platform lights, scatter collection, and we don't want any. So we're just going to come up here and vertex group, add platform lights, and leave it empty. See if that helps us. Nope. And assign weight of 0. Does that help us? Still giving us lights. We might just get rid of it then. That's fine. I mean, we can just do that. I don't think I'm going to put them in there anyway. Platform lights, just nuke it. Gone. Okay. Now, come back up here. No pillars inside for sure. It's still a ton of pillars. It's meant to be a little bit bigger, but you know, hey. I'm going to... I might even make it less. Yeah. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Oblique supports, yes, no. Maybe. Not sure. Braces. No braces. No braces, I think. I just want to be able to swim up inside the center there if we needed to. 7. Cool. And get rid of the crap on the top too. That might help us. Density of 0. That's better. And let's organize our platform a little bit more. Misaligned pillars of 0.01. They're better. Randomness 0.1. Much better. So it's got a little bit of weirdness still, but not a lot. Missing pieces. Come down a little bit. Cool. Planks. Let's see. Looks okay. We're going to cut them into just 0.02. There we go. Supports. I'm going to shrink them. Inset offset supports of 0. No. Out. Just so they're slightly bigger till it, yeah. Delay interface like that. That looks cool. Adjustment of 0. That's better too. Bring them in. Maybe a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Just a little bit sticking out's better. Okay. Yeah. There we go. That's better. That's what we want. Base is fine. Length 5. Yeah, I'll cut it down a little bit. We just want less pillars. I'm into that, I think. Turn this back on. Yeah, that's looking okay. Let's take that and this. Okay, so we can see it. And then this tab. Scale it out to there a little further down. So they're on the outside. Although it does go through the other one then, doesn't it? All right, yeah, bastard. Let's see. A, R, Z. Is there any way we can get this so it's not clipping anywhere? It doesn't look like it's clipping anywhere. Cool. What happens when you're doing one 8-sided division and one 6-sided division? What are you gonna do? All right. Cool. I'm liking this. Actually, though, I think we might do a bit more. Might change my mind. Let's just get rid of these 4. Make our lives easier. It doesn't need to be 8. There's no reason. being held down by 4. That would just make it better for us, I think. Yep. Okay. So there's our platform. There's our bubble. There's our bubble. We'll go on the inside. Cool. So let's take this thing, solidify it beyond our bubble just a bit. There we go. Apply it. Tab A, U, Smart UV project it, unwrap it, tab, and append. Let's go grab our leather from before. It's not in this one. K is in Air Farm. Yep. Our leather black old, and apply it to that. Updating images. There we go. Cool. Turn off bubble for right now. It's just going to be like a bubble going above up to that. Cool. Then we'll take this. We are going to keep it, bring it down to here. Great. And let's just give it solidity. Depth of like 0.025. Sure, it's a pretty honkin' rope. We don't have anything holding it up is the problem. Maybe I won't bother. I'm just debating. We're just going to leave it alone. Okay. Don't want to do anything else to every structure here. I do think we want a light. Let's look at this again. Tab. What's that going to give us? That'll give us double platform there, which is kind of interesting. Particularly if we make that a balcony, I think. Let's see. Ooh, that's actually kind of weird. That's a strange... All right, why are you doing that? Can I mirror it? No, it's just being weird. Okay. I don't want it to be balcony then. Or maybe I want just that one. Let's see. That's better. Yes, I do like that. So like a place to grab onto for our lip. Okay. And tab 2, 7, E out to here. And what happens if we make those platform lights weight 1 assign? And we're going to come back and turn it back on again, right? Whee! Scatter on perimeter. Platform lights. And our scatter collection was light platform lights. Nice. And minimum distance is 5. I just want 1. Why are you giving me 2? I do want 1. I don't want 2. Let's see if I can just... There we go. We're just going to cheat. Good deal. Like that. Yes, I do like that. Okay. Now, I'm not going to bother proceduraling it. I'm just going to do it manually. I was thinking of proceduraling it, but I don't think we're going to bother. That looks okay. Let's see. Second tab. E3. What happens if we just make that irregular? So we get a platform. And we get more lights too, damn you. Damn you! Because I do like having the ground on it, but I can always just apply it. In fact, I probably will. So. It's only on one side, though. I kind of want it down the middle. Oh, well, I know what I can do. Duh. I know what the problem is. 2. And remove. There we go. That's better. Forgot it duplicates it out when we did it again. Okay. And we need to rotate our thing again. So it's like that. It's kind of cutting through, but not bad. Okay, cool. And I do think I'm going to apply it all. Realize the instances. I'm going to say it's good. Makes them all enter. That's interesting. Pretend we don't see that. There we go. Now I don't have to worry about it. And apply all. Okay. So we have our tower now. And this and this, we're just going to join together. It's all one structure now. Okay. And then bubble. Morning, Michael. Let's move bubble to structure again for right now. Okay. And we got those two things. And G, we're going to move them down to like right here. Here's our first one. Okay. Yeah. So it doesn't cut into our pipe. That's the important part. Cool. Good deal. Grab those. And Alt-D. Yeah, we'll try Alt-D. 20. So it's roughly there. I can actually rotate it. That's kind of fun, too. They don't all have to be the same. That's cool. Alt-D. GY 20. Roughly there. Cool. Alt-D, GY 20. We'll go to here. Okay. Nice. I'm into it. Okay, this one's still a little off. kind of in a more complicated spot, but that looks good now. Okay. Good deal. Now, what I kind of wanted, I'm going to have to tweak it. It's not going to line up perfectly, but let's just do it for one and then see. Tab L. Is that the bubble? Yeah. Good. That's actually good. 1 EZ 2 P section, kill it out, and can I join it with this? What's that gonna do? What evils have I done? It shouldn't be too bad. Undo. Oh, I have multiple things. I want to take this, just that, and that, and join. And tab A, mark loose. No, not going to bother. Not going to combine it. Let's just take it, this, link, copy modifiers. Where's my skin? Tab A, Control A. Control A. Where are my vertex skins? Skin. Vertex weight. Oh, global. That's right, right? No. Come on. 1. Control A. Where is my scale? Come on. Should work. What's my vertex weight? No. No. That's very strange. Why are you not giving me vertices? Why you do such things? Screw you. We grow angry. Delete all. Okay, first off, tab GZ up to there. And just want to go up to about there. Curve extract. Fine. We're just going to do that. And you know what? I'm just going to apply it. Convert to mesh. Add modifier. Solidify. A little bit. Yep. Apply all. Tab. 2. Add an edge loop here. Yeah. Give ourselves a Mario pipe. And I don't think I'm going to bother with rivets right now, which may or may not be a mistake. We'll see. But let's take it and Alt-D, G to here. Good deal. That's fine. Alt-D. Yeah, we'll move it slightly into the center. There. No one but me is ever going to notice that. There. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay. So that's our vents now from our air tube to fill up these breathing stations every 20 meters. So you swim for 60 feet, you take a breath, you swim to the next one, you take a breath, and you keep going. And that's how you can get from place to place in this world. It's not fun. On the other hand, then they got this tube carrying the air to their other space as well. So they're reusing their fuel tube as their oxygen tube. It's kind of a steampunk, low-tech version of what I don't know, it's almost like a moon colony, but it's underwater, obviously. Actually, underwater is harder to live in than the moon. The moon is much, much less brutal as a terrain. Save. Okay. We have to do some materializing now. Yeah. I'm liking it. Okay. You know, it's time for Distressed Hull. Woo! On that. Did I get it? No. Come on. I'm not in edit mode, am I? No. Distressed Hull. Whatever. Do it this way. Cool. And link materials and link materials. And we'll just grab this one too. Link materials. Grab this out of the way. Okay. So all that's coming along nicely. Good deal. Now we could take our bubbles, which are these spheres here. Sphere 1, sphere 2, sphere 3. M, new collection, bubbles. And we're just going to actually just join them together. Okay. I don't actually know the eels in Mario games, but eels in general are kind of freaky, so I wouldn't oppose you on that. That one we're not doing anything with, but we'll keep it around for right now. Structures, let's turn it off. Bubbles, let's turn it off. This pipeline, right? Pipeline, we'll turn it off. Cool. And I think we want to put some lights. You know, let's just grab them from here. So we have this already. We'll grab an area light. Yeah, it's that. Copy the object. Lights and paste. And I'm gonna have to probably bring it up a bit, yes. Maybe shrink it down some. Size 2. There we go. That should be okay. let's just, we may have to adjust them, but let's just get them placed first. We certainly will have to adjust them. Let's start with this one. That one looks pretty good. Well, I'm just going to edit this tab. 1 G O. Just bring that back in line. This needs to be a bit smaller. Cool. It's covered up, so it doesn't matter anyway, but, you know, just don't want glows coming from outside to other places. Does look okay. This one's off. You can tell it's still too big. And scale it down a little bit. That should be fine. Yes, that's fine. Those all look all right now. So they get mostly covered up, but we will see them glowing up from there. Cool. Save. Now we're going to do the same thing, our usual bit, and grab some geoscattering. And again, I can pull it from here. I think it's fine. Plants. What's my sun doing there? This shouldn't be the sun, this should be the lights. Okay. Microsphere doesn't need to exist. Oh wait, doesn't need to exist. Okay, that's which one? That's the purple plant, right? Yeah. Copy objects. Let's come over here and paste. No, it's green. Okay. Then this will also be a green. No, that's a blue. Great. Well, let's grab them all. Where'd they go? You know what? Screw you. I'm just coming back here before. And we'll just grab from the actual plant file so I can see what the heck I'm getting. Seabed plants. Don't save. Never played, but cool. And let's start with the blue then if we're going to do it this way. This is my favorite of them anyway. Copy objects. Okay, let's turn off collection. Nothing there we need. Then we can actually move that to collection too. M, new collection, plants. Anyway. Okay. And I'm going to move pipeline into structures. Yes. Yes. Cool. All right. Ground. Geoscatter. Select it. And grab our blue. Default is fine. Yeah. Scatter the object that is selected. Scatter objects. Okay. Blue plant. And we've done this one a couple times now, so I kind of know what I want it to look like. Distribution, I'm not going to mess with it yet. Rotation, we want vertical influence. We want to rotate. Now we want to random rotate. Tilt of like 8. Spin a 360. Cool. Scale, nothing for right now. Abiotic slope of 10. no absolute. And proximity, we want to repel from structures by 4 meters, I'm thinking. And then turn it on by giving it some actual weight, 0.1. Okay, is this one the right scale? Yeah, okay, so they're big this time. That's maybe a little too big. Scale, default scale is going to be 0.5. Yeah, okay, that's better. And we'll allow a random scale. Actually, we'll go to 1 and a factor of 0.66. Yeah, 1. Let's go to like 0.75. That seems like a good scale for those things. We don't have to be accurate to what we were before either. I like that. Okay. Then purple. And we're going to do the same thing in plants. Get rid of the icosphere. GZ. I guess I did shrink my terrain down a lot compared to some of the other ones we've done. This is actually a much more contained space. Okay, so plants 2 selected. Again, scatter object, just default scatter. Purple plant. And I'm going to say vertical influence, random rotation, again, 8. Scale, we'll leave that around for right now. Random scale, we'll leave that in. Abiotic slope, we'll allow this one to go to 15. And ecosystem, we will repulse from blue plant. Minimum distance of 3, maybe 4. Let's see. And turn it on a density of 0.1. Oh, we also need to give a proximity repel from structures of 3. Yeah, all right. That's fine. They're just wood, these structures. They're, because wood's a weird one. I've been trying to figure out what to use for construction for these people. On the one hand, no wood under the ocean. On the other hand, I want to visually and emotionally establish very quickly that these people are not native to this space. So they are colonizers and importing materials. And sometimes material choice can be really important for that. So it definitely says, yep, foreigners, 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 which is why the crab people use organic rounded shapes grown from local spaces, because they are local. And that's how they're supposed to be. Anyway, so me thinking. I just really like this bubblegum coral, so let's use it. New collection coral. I got 4 of them, that's fine. Scatters the objects. And again, a capital, bubblegum coral. Vertical influence, random rotation, 8. Scale, sure, random, sure. Abiotic slope, I don't know, I'm gonna allow this one to go to 25 this time. See how it does. Repulsion. I'm gonna repulse from, I think, both. Blue plant of 1, and add a slot, and then do purple plant also of 1, and then object repel from structures, but not much this time. I think maybe just also 1, because these are smaller. Oh, that's that's like a plant. Those are just a blue underground plant that spreads out to catch light. Underwater, a bit of it. Thanks, Pete. 0.1. Is that going to give us? Kind of cool. Let's go with more than 0.1 though. 0.5. Nice, but I want them just a little bit further from the blues. Pulse from the blue, 3. There you go. Just so it doesn't clip through too much. It's very selfish on my part. It's just it's a pain to deal with. Okay. Cool. And then grab our 2 greens, right? Yeah, these 2. We'll use these 2 this time. And plants again. Paste. Not the icosphere, but this one and this one, right? Yes. And scatter. This is green plants. Vertical influence, random rotation. I'm going to make them smaller, I think. Slope, yes, because I like to see the rocks through, but let's set it to like 35. These ones can go on some angled this time. Repulse from blue, 3. Add a slot. Bubblegum coral of 2. And maybe we won't repulse from the purple and see how that looks. Oh, and repel from structure. Let's say 2. Just kind of making it up, you know. And distribution of 0.5. Do we have any? Not many. Distributions of 2. We're getting some. I guess there's a lot of the other ones around. Maybe let's decrease the repulse from the blue plant to 1 meter. That gives us a lot. Maybe too many. Let's see. If they're low, it'd be fine. Blue plant. They are not low, but we're going to make them low. Scale, default scale. Come on. Let's make sure I'm not on blue plant. Not green. Scale 0.2. Okay, yeah, so now they can mostly go low underneath. And can increase them. I'm going to do the same for bubblegum coral of 1. Yeah, okay, now we got some nice spread of stuff going along there. Is it the structures? Let's try structures of 1, 2. That's better than that. Okay, all that's starting to look good. Blah, turn it back on. Okay, so we got some sand showing up, which is good. We also have quite a bit of our coral and plant life, so that's cool. Okay, now mesh, cube, S75, no, what is it? Let me just scale it to there. Yeah, the direction, come on. There we go. 1. And it's probably too high, but we can bring it down a little bit. It just makes it'll make it brighter if we bring our top of our ocean down. But I don't want to go too low. Okay. Control A, rotation and scale. Yeah. And material, water, ocean. We've still got a few things we need to do, but we're getting there. First thing, let's just grab our sky from the other day. Yeah. World 1. World 1. Cool. Photographer, we're going to set our exposure to 5. That's been a good one for us overall. And lights. Yep. Append, up, light, and the sun. And we have the start of our space looking good. We need to now finally use our bubbles. Where did my bubble go? I'm very annoyed if they got deleted or some shit. Come on. Bubbles. There we go. Oh, I see bubble got in there too. It's like, what? No. Okay, so those are our bubbles, right? Yeah. So we take that and this, control minus. Cool. And then we can take this and apply all. Ocean. And cutter's going to turn off now. And we should have, yes, a hole in our space. You can kind of tell. There's no light inside there, so it's a little bit weird, but let's see. That's annoying. Let's fix this. Tab, L. Section. Yeah, sure. This one still got it right. Did you go away? No. Undo. Come back here. Come back here. Tab. Now it's... Actually, just see the whole thing. It should be fine. Sharpen. There we go. That looks better. Just fix our faces. That's pretty fun. This thing, I want to subdivide it. Let's look at it. Yeah. Sharpen that as well. You know what? I'm just going to apply all. Oh, yeah. I remember that vaguely. Object, shade smooth. Oh, you're not shading smooth. Whatever. It's fine. Tab. Oh. That's mark. Go away. Yeah, we go. You. Smart UV project. Unwrap. Yeah, probably. JLI probably is just using cycles in preview. I would agree with that. Let's just move this slightly. Yeah. Because it was kind of bugging me. Okay. I've done enough of these now to feel like it looks all right when I'm done, so I'm not too worried about it. I know it's going to render all right. We have our space. So this is how you travel as a surface dweller. Let me just get rid of my dude here. Is basically from swimming from air pocket to air pocket along this path. It's not a nice way to go, but it works. And I like our little lights are sending up some glow action here. Yeah. They might actually be a bit too bright. Maybe let's change that a little bit. Let's take our area down to like 200. I think that's better. I had cranked them up for the other scene and then we just copied them across. So that feels better. Yeah, nor would I, but you know, hey. Then again, I really wouldn't like to live in an air bubble held down by a tarp. So, you know, I can't say it's a particular fantasy of mine, but, you know, whatever. Yeah, so kind of... but there's no glass. It's just a bubble. It's literally just an air bubble. It's being held down by a tarp. So ocean, let's just set this to visibility. No. Come on. Viewport display. Bounds. There we go. So I don't have to worry about it anymore. And we're going to make it unselectable. So this is about as precarious as you can go, but I was trying to keep it in line with steampunk tech and fantasy tech, and it's highly inefficient, but it theoretically works on paper. Like, I don't think it'd work in real life, but it theoretically works enough on paper that you can make a scene that's like, oh, this is neat looking for one or two things, then move on from it. And that's kind of the hope. Yeah, I'm into this. I'm just gonna grab, let's see. Don't save. I believe I said like an Antox ass, but I'm not sure. But we'll go with brimstone. Anus, I think, was the word that I used. Doesn't smell good. Copy of it. Grab our fish. And back over to here. And let's paste some fish. Paste some fish. Where are you? There you go. Put them in that dry area there. Dry being empty. Yeah, exactly. Treated giant whale skin, you know, tarp. I mean, waterproofing, that's relative. That's the easy part. Do I trust it? That's the hard part. Kind of rotate it. Yeah. Fish like that. Okay. And maybe I'll grab one of our bubbles from that too. The bubbles, if you've seen the plane, are literally just planes that emit light of bubble texture. They're very straightforward. But they're kind of cool. And I'll put them in bubbles. They kind of help establish a bit more distance too. That might be too big. I imagine it's a pretty significant job for this culture for maintenance work. Yeah, so bubbles. I'm going to just duplicate them. Get a few runoffs that are escapees from the other one. The hypothesis that I'm going with is air is not actually that uncommon. It's just hard to, you just have to capture it. So air exists in the space. There we go. Nice. Okay, I'm thinking that's good for some bubblage. Now let's just set our camera up real quick. And we're gonna need to go to a clip end of like 250. Lens, the cook. And let's take it to 35. And resolution to our Panavision widescreen. Cool. And where's our sun? Where is our sun? Okay, let's rotate it slightly. It's just pointing straight down right now. There we go. See how that goes. 4090. Cool. Victor? Yeah, I'm running a 4090 GPU. That's looking all right. Dark. Light. sun actually does quite a bit for us here, even though it's quite pale. We haven't gone hard on that. We're also pretty open up on our exposure, so the lights that are there are giving us a lot of influence. So kind of keeps everything soft and lit. So that's kind of our scene for today, I think. I'm feeling pretty good about it. So again, we're kind of establishing world rules, as silly as they might be. So we are traveling along this air pipeline that has these spouts every roughly 20 meters that pop up here. And then they've built this thing on top of it that just captures it. We have our glowing liquid sphere here to light the way. So you could just swim along from thing to thing to thing. I was thinking that for bigger road areas, what you might do is have a pipeline like this with like a chain thing attached above it. And you could do kind of like, I don't know, monorail or cable cars. Like a cable car is a better word for it. Cable car along underneath it too. But this would just be more like a medium-sized road in quotes. We might do the bigger one tomorrow. I haven't decided yet. That could be kind of fun. I wanted to test this out and see how I would feel about it first. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out with me. This was fun. I enjoyed this one. I think we got something that fits in our world and looks pretty cool. And I will be back again tomorrow for the next scene. And we'll see what that'll be tomorrow. Have a great day, everybody. Appreciate you hanging out, and we will see you later.